There are moments when life feels shadowed, and the unseen tries to whisper fear into your soul. If you have been sensing danger around you, physical or spiritual, you're not here by accident. This prayer finds those who feel exposed and quietly reminds them that God is still their refuge. You are safe in this place. The Lord has covered his children before, and he will cover you again. You are not navigating these moments alone. Many before you have stood under the same storm and found strength. If you have felt silent attacks, strange dreams, or sudden fear, know this: you are not imagining it, but you are also not powerless. As we pray through Psalm 91, expect protection to become your reality. Expect every hidden trap to be exposed. Expect deliverance over your family, your sleep, and your home. There is a covering prepared for those who dwell under his shadow. Stay with me until the end of this prayer. Stepping away too early may leave what God intends unfinished for you. Before we continue, share in the comments, "I choose God's protection." Like and subscribe so you remain connected. Now let us enter in. Merciful Father, as this dear one comes under the shelter of your wings, I stand in agreement, lifting them into your presence where no darkness can prevail. You see the hidden snares set against their life, the silent storms that tried to wear down their strength, and the quiet battles they have fought in secret. Yet, because they dwell in the secret place of the Most High, they are not abandoned to the desires of evil men, nor the wicked tongue of those who envy their rising. You are their refuge, their fortress, their unshakable place of safety. I speak over their life that every whisper of witchcraft fashioned against them loses its effect, collapses in the atmosphere, and returns to its sender void. No spell, no enchantment, no projection, no evil hand shall prevail against them. For you, O God, are their defender. Let every unseen curse spoken from jealous hearts fade like smoke before the wind. Let every spirit assigned to bind their steps be confounded. They are not at the mercy of those who hate them. They belong to the Lord, who rescues without delay. As they abide under your shadow, may every evil arrow shot in the night turn around and return to the place from which it was released. May every monitoring gaze watching them with evil intent be blinded and scattered. Let every plot crumble before it forms, for you promised that you will deliver those who trust in your name. You said no harm will befall them, nor will any disaster come near their home. By that word, their household is preserved, their children hidden within the folds of divine protection, their pathway guarded by angels who excel in strength. Wherever darkness has whispered that their destiny would fail, silence that voice forever. Break the alignment of every evil altar speaking their name. Shut the mouths of those who desire their downfall. Let every curse spoken in bitterness return to sender without finding rest. The power of Psalm 91 surrounds them, so that every spiritual arrow loses direction and bends backward. Let their feet be lifted out of the net of manipulation and control. The wicked may gather, but because you have set your love upon them, they will not be overtaken. Cover them with your feathers, cloak them in the assurance of your word, and allow their heart to rest, knowing that no unseen evil can remain where your presence dwells. Father, I intercede that you expose every hidden worker of darkness who released envy, jealousy, or word curses against this life. Let their plans unravel in the open. Let confusion fill their camp. Those who dig a pit for this dear soul shall fall into it themselves by the weight of their own malice. For you deliver your people from the snare of the fowler and from the deadly pestilence. So deliver this heart from every trap woven in secrecy, every charm projected in silence, every spiritual claim over their future. Wherever their name has been taken to invoke harm, let your fire find that place and render it powerless. Let every word raised against them be judged by your truth. May the one covered under your shadow stand tall, free from fear and torment. They will not fear the terror by night. They will not fear the arrow that flies by day. Even if thousands rise against them, they will stand untouched, because your hand holds them tightly. Let the works of witchcraft boomerang upon their senders, and let every curse reverse upon those who shaped it. Not because we seek vengeance, but because you are a God of justice, and your word declares that wickedness shall not prosper over the righteous. Let the weight of their own evil return to them, and let this chosen soul be lifted into a season of peace. Where their sleep has been attacked with nightmares and strange disturbances, release your calm presence. Let angels surround their bed. Let the peace of the Almighty silence every nocturnal visitor, and command every spirit of darkness to flee. You said that no evil will conquer those who make you their shelter. So now, shield every doorway, every window, every corner of their dwelling. Surround their children with songs of deliverance. Let the atmosphere of their home be filled with the fragrance of your presence, so that no demonic influence can settle. Father, let every tongue motivated by envy and jealousy fail in its assignment. Let words spoken in secret meetings melt in midair and lose their potency. Let every evil report return to sender. Where voices wish them harm, let those voices be silenced. Where hands tried to manipulate their path, let those hands be restrained. For you have not given them over to their enemies. You have secured their borders with angelic strength. Teach them to walk confidently, knowing that he who touches them touches the apple of your eye. May every spell that targeted their finances be broken. Every curse that tried to block their opportunities be reversed. Every evil projection aimed at sabotaging their advancement dissolve by the fire of the Most High. Lift their heads, so they may see that your deliverance is complete. The work of darkness cannot stand before your light. The wicked may gather in secret, but their counsel shall fail, for you frustrate the devices of the crafty. Where jealousy tried to frustrate their progress, give them acceleration. Where envy tried to stop their rising, give them unusual favor. Lord, let them walk under the covering of Psalm 91, so that even when threats rise, they remain unmoved. Let confidence fill their soul. Let the fear that once lingered vanish. They shall witness the downfall of wickedness around them, but it will not touch them. Every evil that tried to attach itself to their name is detached, uprooted, and sent back to sender. Because they have made you their dwelling, no scheme of the enemy shall succeed. Let your angels take charge over them, carrying them above every trap. Where witchcraft tried to blind their discernment, open their eyes. Where curses tried to weaken their strength, breathe new life. Where envy tried to wound their spirit, restore joy. Let them tread upon the lion and the cobra, trampling upon serpents that rose against them. They are not the prey of darkness. They belong to the Almighty. Every agreement made against them in hidden places falls apart, and every signature written in darkness is erased by the blood of the Lamb. I stand in the gap for their household, commanding a reversal of every inherited curse. Every generational pattern designed to repeat failure is broken. Every evil cycle is undone. Their children are shielded. Their marriage is preserved. Their relationships are guarded. No witchcraft spoken against their lineage will hold. You promised to be with them in trouble, to protect them, to answer them, and to honor them. Let that promise manifest in full measure. Where sickness is the manifestation of spiritual attack, let health spring forth. Where confusion clouded the mind, let clarity shine. Where anxiety tried to grip the heart, let your peace settle. Protect their going out and coming in. Let every attempt to invade their path be intercepted by angels assigned to them. The wicked may plan, but their plans will not stand. Their curses return to their roots. Their evil missions collapse, and their envy dissolves in the atmosphere of your presence. Let this dear one be hidden so deeply in you that no weapon finds them. Let their steps be ordered. Let their home be a refuge of calm. Let their night be filled with rest. Let their morning be filled with new strength. Every enemy who sought to drink their tears will meet the God who wipes tears away. Every evil that rose against them meets the God who delivers. Father, continue to overshadow them. Hold them close. Guard their spirit. Guide their choices. Lead them beside still waters. Let your love be their covering, and your truth be their shield. Let every assignment of witchcraft be swallowed by divine judgment. Let every curse lose its voice. Let envy fade into nothingness. Because you have set your love upon this precious soul, deliver them from every storm. Lift them out of every hidden snare. Show them your salvation, and keep them under the shadow of your wings. Let the shield of your truth remain wrapped around this precious life, O Lord, so that every negative influence attempting to attach itself to their thoughts is dissolved before it takes root. Where fear attempted to plant seeds of weakness, let confidence rise. Where sorrow tried to drain their strength, let the joy that comes from your presence restore what was lost. You have said that those who make you their refuge will find safety. So now let that safety be seen, not only in spirit, but also in the work of their hands, in their relationships, and in every place their feet walk. Every hidden plan of wickedness that sought to manipulate their journey falls powerless under the authority of your name. Where strangers plotted against them without cause, Where acquaintances secretly wished for their failure, let those dark desires return back to sender, not to destroy, but to serve as a reminder that no one can curse whom you have blessed. Let every evil eye that watched their progress stumble in confusion. Let every tongue that spoke harm against their rising be overridden by the voice of heaven, declaring victory. As they rest under your wings, may the fire of your presence burn away every spiritual chain that once tied them down. They will rise, not by their own strength, but by your faithful hand. Lord, let your angels continue to stand guard around them, encamping at every side. Let them carry this child of yours away from hidden traps, and give them discernment so sharp that deception will never find room to thrive. Because you have declared that no harm will overtake them, may this promise silence every anxiety. Let every voice of darkness that whispered defeat bow before the authority of your word. Teach their heart to remember that those who trust in you are never forsaken. Let their story become a testimony that Psalm 91 is not only a scripture, but a shelter that truly covers. Where their name has been spoken in envy, where jealousy tried to dim their light, let those words fade. Let your truth shine brighter than any human opinion. Guide them to move confidently, knowing that the one who watches over them does not sleep. Even when darkness rises like a flood, your hand is stronger, your defense is greater, and your mercy is everlasting. Let every jealous hand that reached to manipulate their story retreat. Let every spiritual mirror used to monitor them shatter. Let every projection of evil return to sender, carrying no trace that can linger near this life you have chosen. If their household has been touched by confusion, let peace settle. If their children have faced unspoken battles, cover them with the wings of your presence. If their marriage has come under attack, restore unity and silence every outside voice that tries to sow division. Let every intrusion of darkness break. Let every night become a place of calm rest. Let every morning open with renewed confidence. Let every journey they take be covered with angelic defense, so that no hidden danger can find them. Where witchcraft sought to silence their gifts, let their gifts flourish. Where curses tried to delay their blessings, let divine speed come upon them. Where envy attempted to sabotage their opportunities, open new doors that no one can close. Shine your light ahead of them, so that every path becomes clear and every enemy becomes powerless. Let your voice be louder than every whisper of darkness. Remind them that because they abide under your shadow, every hidden danger loses its power. You have said that 1,000 may fall at their side, and 10,000 at their right hand, but it shall not come near them. So even when the world around them trembles, let their heart rest without wavering. Let them see that you defend them fiercely. Let them witness the end of every wicked design that sought to overshadow their joy. Where fear once gripped their breath, let courage now rise as a steady river. Where thoughts once scattered, let peace gather them together again. Where doubt once lingered, let faith build strong walls. Lord, let this beloved one drink from the well of your promises, for you have pledged to satisfy and deliver. Let every attempt to curse them serve only to strengthen them. Let every trap dug for their feet become a stepping stone into greater blessing. Let every spiritual thief be driven away. Let spiritual weakness be replaced with vigor. Let the oil of gladness rest upon them so heavily that sorrow finds no place to stay. Let their workplace be covered. Let their business be protected. Let their academic journey be guarded. Let everything connected to their destiny flourish. Every plot to attack their resources fails. Every hindrance to their progress breaks. Every shadow that lingered trying to intimidate them scatters in the presence of your glory. Because you watch over them, let their mind be filled with wisdom, so that they recognize every scheme of darkness before it arrives. Let their steps be guided so precisely that they will not stumble into any trap. Let their discernment be sharpened, so they can see beyond the surface. Because you protect their coming and going, let every journey they take, whether near or far, be under divine supervision. Let no harm approach. Let no evil succeed. Let your hand be their constant covering. Father, where jealousy tried to divide them from their purpose, reconnect them with the path you designed. Where curses tried to block their inheritance, let that inheritance be restored with interest. Where witchcraft tried to silence their voice, let that voice rise with strength and authority. Let every evil attempt crumble before completion. Let every dark mission dissolve at the sound of your name. Let every shadow that once lingered flee. Because you are their refuge, they are secure. Let their dreams be protected. Let their mind be guarded. Let their emotions be anchored in your peace. Let their physical body be strengthened. Let their spiritual life be awakened. Let every altar that stood against them fall and never rise again. Let every evil gathering disperse, unable to reform. Let every tongue that rises against them in judgment be condemned by your truth. Let every storm settle. Let every chain break. Let every arrow return to its sender, carrying the weight of its own intention. While this dear soul remains untouched beneath your wings, let the fear of the Lord surround their dwelling. Let every evil spirit that sought entry be swept away. Let their table be blessed. Let their storehouse be full. Let their faith increase. Let their worship become a shield that darkness cannot penetrate. Let every doorway of attack be sealed. Let every gate of blessing open. Because they dwell in the secret place of the Most High, let their life be hidden from those who mean them harm. Continue to stretch your hand toward them, Father, for those who love you are promised deliverance. Keep them secure. Keep them steady. Keep them hopeful. Let their faith remain unshaken. Let your truth be their everlasting shield as Psalm 91 surrounds them day and night. Holy Father, as this dear soul remains under the shadow of the Almighty, I stand in the gap, praying that every spoken curse and every evil word released against them loses its force and is rendered powerless. You promised in Psalm 91 that those who take refuge in you will find safety. So let every word that rose to wound, discourage, deceive, or bind be overturned by your truth. Words spoken in anger, jealousy, bitterness, or hidden hatred cannot stand when you intervene. Let every utterance whispered in darkness, every murmuring spoken behind closed doors, every accusation, every rumor, every poisonous vocabulary lose its weight and scatter like dust before your wind. May those arrows sent through speech return to their senders with no delay, carrying back the same intent they bore. Where there were curses uttered to block their progress, let those curses be reversed. Where evil words tried to shape their future in darkness, let light overwrite every negative decree. Where voices spoke limitation over their life, I declare that your word, O God, becomes the only authority that defines their destiny. Let every spoken curse dissolve before it draws near, and let your word stand as the final voice. Even if thousands rise to speak against this child of yours, their words will not cling, for you are their shield. You cover them like a fortress, protecting them from every sharp tongue and every hidden conversation that desired to bring them ruin. If any person, knowingly or unknowingly, spoke words of destruction over their health, may those words fail immediately. If someone pronounced limitation over their finances, may those utterances be swallowed by your abundance. If someone spoke poverty over their household, let the blessing of Psalm 91 silence those words forever. If someone, moved by envy, declared that their steps would falter, let that same word return to sender and falter in its assignment. No curse shall root itself in the life of a person who dwells under your wings. No pronunciation, no vocal projection, no spell uttered with speech will find a resting place upon their soul. Wherever someone declared that their marriage should fail, let that desire reverse instantly. Wherever someone pronounced that their children would struggle, let those words return empty. Wherever someone wished for their downfall, may that desire fall upon its source and bring confusion instead. Because you promised that no plague shall come near their home, I speak your safety over their house and over every person who lives in it. Father, where a tongue was lifted in judgment, silence it. Where words sought to harm, scatter them. You said that you deliver your children from the snare of the fowler and the deadly pestilence. So now deliver them from every verbal snare, every lie, every false prophecy spoken against them, knowingly or unknowingly. May every negative conversation spoken behind their back be stripped of its force. Let every curse wrapped in polite speech lose its poison. Let every negative thought spoken aloud dissolve. Let every word that tried to open a spiritual door of darkness be sealed shut by your authority. I nullify every harmful blessing spoken without sincerity. I nullify every declaration of failure that came from those who never wished them well. Let truth reign where lies tried to reign. Let peace take root where fear once trembled. Let hope rise where discouragement once spoke loudly. Let every evil arrow reverse course and return to sender without harming this beloved one. Where their name has been dragged in frustration by jealous voices, let those voices quiet. Where lies were woven against them, let truth uncover every hidden narrative. Let every voice that celebrated their pain now witness their rising. Let every word spoken to cage their potential break. Let every statement spoken against their future crumble at the presence of your word. You are the one who speaks life, not death, blessing, not curse, restoration, not destruction. So breathe over their life in newness, and let the sweetness of your word silence every bitter syllable spoken against them. You said that you will command your angels concerning them, guarding them in all their ways. So let angels stand on every word path where darkness attempted to enter. Let angels wipe away the residue of negative speech. Let angels intercept every curse that tried to travel toward them. Let angels carry away every harmful idea spoken over their minds. Let every plan of speech meant to manipulate or control them collapse before its completion. No evil word will prosper because you, God, are their shelter. You are their strong tower. You are their deliverer. If someone out of envy spoke that they would never succeed, let that word be reversed with a blessing of prosperity. If someone declared that their dreams would die, let those dreams live and bloom stronger. If someone whispered that their joy would fade, let joy rise like the dawn. If someone spoke curses rooted in their bloodline, let those curses be broken at the root. Let every generational curse, fueled by spoken tradition or dark narrative, be reversed. Because this soul stands under the banner of Psalm 91, generational words cannot bind them. Only your truth prevails. Where there were words spoken in anger to limit their movement, let those words shatter. Where someone shouted that they would never rise, let their rising be seen openly. Where someone released frustration toward their progress, let that frustration return to the source, empty of power. Let every spoken curse aimed at their body leave. Let every declaration of sickness be uprooted. Let peace enter their bones, and strength renew their frame. Let every hidden word spoken against their mind fall silent. Allow their thoughts to be aligned with your truth. If any spiritual person used words to bind their destiny, release them now. If anyone went to dark places to speak against them, remove every trace. If anyone muttered their name onto altars of wickedness, let fire locate those altars and silence them. If someone whispered their name into darkness with jealous purpose, let that whisper return with no ability to linger. Let every voice that wanted their light dim be silenced. Let every mouth that cheered for their fall now witness their stability. Let every negative tongue that rose against them lose its power. And let your word overshadow every syllable spoken. If someone said they would never find peace, let peace overflow. If someone said they would never be free, let freedom become their portion. If someone said their life would be cut short, let them live long and satisfied. If someone said they would always struggle, let favor surround them. If someone said their family would scatter, let unity and restoration be their testimony. No spoken curse can compete with your covenant. Lord, let your truth echo through their spirits so loudly that every lie loses its grip. Let your word become a shield against negative language. Let your promises build walls against harmful declarations. Let every voice that lies against their character be silenced by honor. Let every whisper that tried to introduce fear be answered with courage. Let their heart refuse every negative expectation. Let their spirit reject every harmful declaration. Let every memory of curses be washed away. Let their inner being be filled with confidence that the one who watches over them does not allow evil words to settle. Father, let their family be covered. Let their children be guarded against negative speech. Let their home be shielded from harmful vocabulary, released intentionally or unintentionally. Let every argument spoken against their blessing dissolve. Let every spiteful phrase spoken against their joy return to sender. Let their dwelling be a place where only your truth finds rest, because you said that no harm will overtake them. Let spoken curses find no doorway into their home. If someone declared that they would always be lost, let them rise. If someone said they would never recover, let restoration come. If someone uttered that they would never succeed, let success be their garment. If someone said they do not deserve happiness, let joy embrace them. If someone pronounced that their future was bleak, let hope grow bright. Under your shadow, O God, no curse roots itself. Under your wings, no evil word breathes. Under your truth, no dark intention survives. Under your covering, every arrow returns to its sender. As you cover this dear one beneath the shadow of your wings, let every word meant to bring delay now bow before your timing. Where someone said their season of favor had passed, let that voice be proven false by the evidence of unexpected blessing. Where a whisper suggested that opportunities would dry up, let doors open wide. Where words suggested they would never rise again, let rising become their portion. Because they abide in the secret place of the Most High, no utterance of darkness can dictate their story, for only your word defines them. May every verbal arrow that was sent to weaken their resolve turn back upon the one who released it, not out of hatred, but according to your justice, O Lord. Let every hateful remark that tried to bruise their identity return to sender empty and without residue. Let every declaration rooted in envy fall like broken sticks before their feet. For your truth shields them, your promise surrounds them, your mercy lifts them. Where someone mocked their prayers, let that mockery return to silence. Where someone used words to discourage their faith, let those words evaporate. Where someone declared that nothing good would emerge from their life, let goodness overflow in every direction. Let the testimonies you bring forth silence every opinion raised against them. Let every negative forecast concerning their life turn into a witness of your power. If anyone cursed their hands so that nothing they touched would prosper, let that curse break and let the work of their hands flourish. If someone spoke that their dreams would fall apart, let those dreams be built stronger than before. If someone uttered that their voice would go unheard, let their voice be amplified in the places you choose. Let every harmful decree spoken carelessly be reversed with intention. Let every pronouncement of failure be reshaped into victory. Let every word of despair spoken toward them return to sender and be replaced by hope. Let your truth, Lord, serve as their strong defense. You said in your word that you will rescue those who trust in you. So rescue this beloved one from every spoken lie that has hovered over their life. Rescue them from every voice that tried to define them outside of your grace. Rescue them from every opinion that became a stumbling block. Rescue them from every negative remark they received in vulnerability. Under your wings, let them find safety. Father, wherever their name has been taken to meetings of gossip or secret plots, let their name be lifted far above the reach of slander. Where others used speech to diminish them, let you increase them. Where others spoke foolishly against them, let honor return. Where someone declared their steps would be few, let their days be long and meaningful. Where someone wished that their influence would decrease, let it expand by your hand. Let every memory of cruel words lose its sting. Let every scar formed by speech be healed. Let every tear birthed by hurtful remarks be wiped away. Let this dear heart be strengthened so deeply that no negative word can shake their foundation again. May the peace of your presence be louder than the noise of any human tongue. May the comfort of your truth hold them steady. Where evil words attempted to place labels on their soul, remove every false identity. Where curses tried to write stories on their spirit, rewrite them with blessing. Let every attempt to limit them be destroyed. Let every attempt to diminish them fail. Let every attempt to shut doors be undone. Let every attempt to taint their name be overturned. Let your name be the banner over their life, for in you they are safe. Because you promised that you will honor those who love you, let honor now rest on this child. Because you promised to protect them, let that protection extend to every part of their life. Because you promised to answer them, let answers flow. Because you promised to be with them in trouble, let your presence detach them from every damaging word spoken in anger or ignorance. Let every arrow of mockery reverse. Let every statement of jealousy recoil. Let every plan spoken against their progress unravel. Let every curse echoing in unseen places return. As they walk through their days, let them walk with confidence, knowing that no word can stand unless you allow it. Let them see the fruit of your protection. Let them know the shelter of your truth. Let your peace quiet the noise of accusation. Let your comfort wash away the weight of past remarks. Let your word awaken their inner strength. Let their mind be steady. Let their heart be whole. Let their spirit be anchored. Let their steps be sure. Where others once celebrated their difficulty, let those same mouths witness their breakthrough. Where some expected their downfall, let them witness restoration. Where people said they would not rise again, Let them see elevation, where voices predicted loss. Let abundance answer, where critics hoped for silence. Let their testimony ring. And now, gentle heart, if you are under the covering of Psalm 91 and receiving this prayer with faith, I invite you to whisper these words aloud, or place them gently in the comments as an act of agreement. I return every curse to sender under the covering of Psalm 91. Most High Father, as this dear soul abides under the shadow of the Almighty, I lift them before you, asking that every power of envy, jealousy, monitoring, and evil observation be scattered beyond recovery. You see, God, the many enemies who rise, not with weapons in hand, but with poisoned eyes, resentful hearts, and silent intentions. These watchers sit quietly, waiting for weakness, desiring that the good you planted in this beloved life would wither. Yet because they dwell in your secret place, they are hidden from those jealous eyes. You silence the schemes of those who study their steps with malice, those who trace their progress out of envy, those who monitor their home in jealousy, those who peer into their affairs hoping to find misfortune. Scatter them now. Let every spiritual monitoring spirit projected through mirrors, water, dreams, screens, or whispered names be blinded. Destroy every familiar spirit that tries to track their movements. Let every eye assigned to observe their rising be darkened. Those that follow their relationships with bitterness, their business with hatred, their ministry with resentment, their steps with suspicion, scatter them. Let every spiritual drone hovering over their life crash under the weight of your glory. Every jealous enemy pretending friendship, yet inwardly longing for their downfall, be exposed and rendered powerless. Those who take delight in their difficulty, let their delight dry up. Those who wish to gather stories to mock them, let their gathering fail. And in the realm of darkness, where unseen watchers whisper their name, may your fire consume those whispers. Any witchcraft power tracking their journey, scatter. Any ancestral monitoring that rises through ungodly family patterns, scatter. Any household enemy quietly watching, scatter. Every strange observer that lingers at night, scatter. Every snake-eyed enemy envying their peace, scatter. Every tongue that questions why they prosper, be silenced. Where jealousy has built spiritual towers to watch from a distance, let those towers crumble. Where old acquaintances brood at the sight of their progress, let their plans fall apart. Where co-workers resent their favor, shut their mouths and scatter their intent. Where neighbors watch with bitterness and evil imagination, break their influence. You promised in Psalm 91 that even when thousands fall around, no harm shall come near. So when jealousy rises like smoke, let wind from your presence drive it away. When evil eyes glare like sharpened blades, dull them. When monitoring spirits approach like shadows, scatter them. Let this dear one move with holy confidence, knowing that their steps are hidden in you. Make their path invisible to those who lurk. Let their name be veiled from those who wish to know too much. Let their affairs be unreachable by those who should not touch. Let every evil gathering form to watch, discuss, and weaken them be broken in confusion. Where jealousy sought to slow their progress, give them speed. Where envy tried to poison relationships, purify the bond. Where monitoring spirits attempted to predict their movement, lead them in paths those spirits cannot enter. Let your light create blindness in every eye that seeks to devour. Let your covering become too deep for spies to penetrate. Let their home be hidden behind your feathers and shielded by your truth. Any enemy who dares to cross the threshold of their peace, whether spiritual or physical, be halted. Shut down those who track their finances, who question their blessings, who resent their peace. The Almighty remains their dwelling place. Those who sit silently but inwardly burn with envy, let their fire turn to cold ash. Those who pretend love but mutter jealousy, expose them. Those who celebrate their steps publicly yet curse them inwardly, let their lips fail. Blind every watching eye sent by witchcraft altars, monitoring covens, jealous relatives, bitter neighbors, envious colleagues. Let every spiritual camera be shattered. Let every evil notebook filled with their details be burned. Let every invisible cord connecting watchers to their journey be severed. Let the path of this beloved be hidden like Moses in the cleft of the rock, unreachable, untraceable, unseen. Where monitoring powers use dreams to steal information, let those dreams be sealed. Where watchers entered through social connection, separate them. Where jealousy hides in family circles, bring distance. Where envy hides in old friends, reveal their hearts. Where curiosity hides behind false care, Expose the truth. Let your presence be a wall, tall and fiery, so that every attempt to track them ends in confusion. Where enemies gather to compare their life to this dear one's life, let that meeting scatter. Where rivals gather to discuss, let their conversations turn empty. Let your hand lift this beloved to places where evil eyes cannot follow. I declare that every jealous force rising against their destiny fails and returns to sender. Let every envious heart working against their joy collapse under the weight of its own bitterness. Where evil eyes sought to harm their children, scatter. Where watchers studied their marriage with envy, scatter. Where rivals examined their business to sabotage, scatter. Where envious tongues followed their story to laugh at them, scatter. You, God, remain their shield. Set confusion in the minds of those who track them in secret. Turn night into blindness against those who come near. Let their journey be protected with heavy angelic presence. Where enemies carry evil reports about them, let those reports die. Where envy tried to weaken their name, strengthen it. Where jealousy sought to intimidate, empower them. Where watchers aimed to drain their joy, fill them. Let every eye that peers too deeply be shut. Let every unseen hand pointing at them lose its strength. Let every familiar spirit tailing them be arrested. Let spiritual spies lose direction. Let every jealous household enemy stumble. Let bitter colleagues fall away. Let hidden rivals be uncovered. Scatter every secret meeting raised against them. Lord, cover their children so that no envious gaze lands upon them. Cover their finances so that no jealous spirit drains them. Cover their home so that no evil eye finds access. Let every attempt to monitor their nights fail. Let every attempt to track their progress dissolve. Lead them beside still waters where watchers cannot follow. Bring them into spaces where jealous hearts cannot enter. Hide their plans in you so deeply that no one can penetrate. Let decisions be guided by your spirit alone. Let your truth keep them from every evil imagination spoken against them. Where evil eyes sent silent arrows, let those arrows reverse and return. Where watchers spoke curses under their breath, let those curses find their own sources. We declare that those who envy their light will never dim it. This beloved rises, protected, surrounded, guarded. And if you stand under this covering, and this prayer resonates with your heart, gently respond by saying, "My life is hidden in God." Father, let every atmosphere this dear heart enters be covered so deeply that even silent jealousy cannot find a resting place. Where bitterness has risen inside physical enemies, unsettle them and cause their intentions to fail. Those who follow from a distance, watching only to compare, weaken their steps. Those who once smiled in their presence but carried competition in their soul, neutralize every unseen motive. Those who admire outwardly but resent inwardly, quiet their tongues and scatter their expectations. May every relationship holding seeds of rivalry be sifted, and may ungodly attachments fall away. Where envy formed alliances in darkness, break those alliances. Where jealous spirits tried to gather influence, let their power crumble. Where observation turned into spiritual stalking, disconnect every channel, every form of evil, monitoring from covens, secret gatherings, hidden groups, malicious neighbors, estranged relatives, former friends, and quiet competitors. Silence them. Let their voices become dust. Let their plans dissolve. Let the distance between this beloved and their watchers grow wide, so that even memory becomes faint. Let there be a separation that only heaven can engineer, shielding your child from eyes not meant to see. Under the shelter of Psalm 91, let the righteous be hidden so deeply that only your goodness can reach them. When they walk, cloak their steps. When they speak, guard their words. When they rise, hide their elevation from those who would envy it. Keep their testimony protected from those who twist stories. Protect their peace from those who feed on drama. Shield their happiness from those who resent joy. Let your truth cover every area of their life. Where monitoring spirits attempt to track using old ties, break the ties. Where enemies reach through social memory, block every access. Where rival hearts try to interpret their progress, confuse them. Where watchers want to steal information, starve them. Let the spiritual environment around this dear one be so fortified that every eye that approaches is met with blindness. Let angels stand at every corner like flames of fire, restricting every unclean approach. Those who watch from jealousy, unable to celebrate goodness, be removed from the circle. Those who calculate this dear one's movement with hidden resentment, lose their footing. Where jealous thoughts become seeds of manipulation, wither those seeds. Where evil eyes study their open doors, shut those doors from their gaze. Keep this life in a private place, secure and unreachable, where only those you approve can enter. Any secret enemy pretending to love yet carrying jealous intent, expose their heart, remove access, release distance. Scatter every territorial spirit that attempts to track their family. Scatter every household demon awakened by envy. Scatter every close-range enemy hiding behind casual conversation. Scatter every distant enemy keeping quiet records of their life. Scatter every spiritual file open to analyze them. Scatter every satanic eye studying their blessing. Scatter every evil imagination formed against their rising. Scatter every shadow lurking outside their home. Scatter every human agent reporting their progress. Scatter every familiar spirit that monitors childhood patterns to predict their future. Scatter every voice of comparison that tries to measure their journey. Scatter every secret competitor. Scatter every quiet underminer. Scatter every hidden rival who smiles but hopes for injury. Lord, let your child rest without the fear of those watching. Even if thousands plot, you remain their defense. Though people gather with unreasonable jealousy, only your will stands. Let their name be written upon your palm, unreachable by those who seek to erase it. Let their identity be preserved in you. Let their peace be too strong to steal. Let their steps be too guarded to track. Let their onward movement be guided by your spirit alone. Wherever they go, let your presence precede them, so that when jealous eyes attempt to look, they see only you. When watchers try to follow, let the path vanish. When rival voices speak, let silence answer. When bitter hearts stir, let their stirring bring confusion back upon themselves. When enemies plan, let their plans remain unfinished. When they gather, let their gathering divide. When they whisper, let their whispering fail. Let every familiar spirit masquerading as a guide lose its influence immediately. Let every evil covenant formed with jealousy break. Let every spiritual mirror used to reflect this dear one's life crack without repair. Let every evil journal keeping record of their blessing be consumed by heavenly fire. Let every map designed to trace their progress be erased. Let every proud eye lifted against them be humbled. Let every jealous plan return to its creator. Let every competitive heart find no ground. Loose this child from every watchful cord that tracks their waking and sleeping. Loose them from spiritual traffic that reports their movement. Loose them from powers that gather information to weaponize it. Loose them from household enemies who mourn their rising. Loose them from those who resent their peace. Loose them from jealous circles disguised as community. Loose them from unclean eyes that interpret their season. Where jealousy tried to delay their promise, restore the time. Where envy tried to block their journey, remove the obstacle. Where observation tried to weaken their confidence, strengthen them. Where rivalry tried to shame them, honor them. Where bitterness tried to discourage their heart, breathe courage. Where resentment tried to twist their relationships, restore what is yours and remove what is harmful. Let purity guide their connections. Where the enemy used monitoring dreams to intimidate them, let those dreams be silenced. Where visions were corrupted by watchers, cleanse their sight. Where revelation was stolen through envy, restore it triple. Where spiritual spies tried to enter through dreams, seal the realm. Let your angels watch over their sleep so deeply that every dream is protected. Let monitors stumble. Let watchers lose sight. Let spiritual stalkers flee. You have said that no harm shall come near those who dwell in your shelter. So keep this promise alive over their household. Let every jealous intention fall far away. Let their family be marked as unreachable to envious powers. Let their children walk guarded. Let their spouse rest secure. Let their finances be covered so jealousy cannot drain them. Let their home be protected so rivals cannot invade. And when this beloved rises each morning, let peace be their portion. Let favor accompany them. Let discernment guide them, so that they recognize who carries genuine love and who carries hidden envy. Let wisdom instruct their conversations. Let discretion shape their steps. Let humility keep them safe. Let your presence remain so thick upon them that no evil gaze penetrates. Righteous Father, as this beloved one remains covered beneath the shadow of the Almighty, I lift their life before you, asking that your divine judgment arise against every hidden enemy and every secret plot formed against their peace. You are the God who sees behind the curtain, who hears whispers spoken in dark places, who knows the thoughts of those who carry silent hatred. No scheme escapes your eyes. No trap is invisible. And so I pray that every plan formed in secret council, every plot designed under quiet conversation, every trap crafted with patient envy be overturned before it reaches their path. Where physical enemies gather with smiling faces but wounded intent, expose their motives. Where spiritual enemies gather with chanting tongues, silence them. Where household enemies plot between familiarity and betrayal, bring their counsel to nothing. Where relatives pretend friendship but feed resentment, cut their cords. Where neighbors watch with suspicion and designs, break their expectation. Where colleagues wait for misfortune, confuse their thinking. Where friends keep secret records of wrong, reveal their heart. And where former companions return with hidden plans, block their entry. From the unseen realm, scatter every demonic counsel that mentions this dear one by name. Let every altar where their name has been placed be overturned. Where wicked hands crafted incantations, let your fire answer. Where spells were spoken to damage their journey, let confusion return to the source. Where dark workers created alliances, break them. Where bloodlines were pursued to access their destiny, sever every ancestral claim. Let every demonic archive storing details about their life be erased. Let every evil counsel spoken at night lose memory of their name. And let every hidden enemy who watches from shadowed corners feel the weight of your displeasure. Father, where traps were spread across their path, financial, relational, emotional, spiritual, render them useless. Before they step, let those snares be exposed. Before they speak, let plots unravel. Before they decide, let traps crumble. You promised in Psalm 91 to deliver your children from the snare of the fowler. So remove every hidden snare, even those disguised as opportunities. If a hand reaches to guide them into trouble, stop the hand. If a voice whispers advice to weaken their strength, silence that voice. If a plan is presented to distract, expose its true nature. Every meeting where their name is discussed for harm, scatter it. Every conversation rehearsed to corner them, break it. Every agreement signed in secret, cancel it. Every networking of enemies, divide them. Let confusion invade every alliance built to harm. Let disagreement enter their inner circle. Let betrayal surface amongst themselves. Let every whisperer be exposed. Let every carrier of rumor be undone. Let the one who digs a pit fall into it. Let the one who lays a net become entangled in the very design they form. Let every blow prepared for this child return to its maker. Where hidden enemies wish their downfall but dare not speak it aloud, judge their intentions, tear their plans from root to leaf. Where bitterness has shaped agendas, dissolve those agendas. Where hate has crafted networks, scatter them. Where silent competition has sharpened weapons, blunt them. Let every jealous planner lose strategy. Let every secret watcher lose direction. Let every plotting mind lose timing. Let hands once strong lose grip. Let feet once swift become slow. Let hearts once confident become faint. Your justice, Lord, is a shield. And in the spiritual realm, where darkness moves in quiet tides, command your angels to strike. Let angels surround this beloved, so that every demonic scout is captured. Let angels stand with flaming swords, so that every hidden enemy trembles. Let angels guard every entrance to their life, so that wickedness finds no access. Let angels disrupt every message sent to monitor. Let angels pursue those who try to harm. And let every invisible thread connecting them to dark networks be cut. Where evil dreams were designed to plant fear, uproot every seed. Where spiritual arrows were sent to create failure, reverse them. Where plots were formed to weaken purpose, fortify it. Where hidden enemies hoped to slow them down, accelerate their steps. Where wicked voices whispered discouragement, fill them with inner strength. Where lies were used to misrepresent them, let truth speak louder. Where secret defamation was scripted, erase its influence. Let their reputation flourish under your hand. Where hidden hands move through jealousy, break their assignment. Where generational enemies track their bloodline, remove every trace. Where old spirits attempt to reclaim territory, overthrow them. Where monitoring spirits move silently, blind them. Where groups gather in midnight planning, let daylight expose them. Where their personal details are carried as weapons, scatter the carriers. Where dark alliances gather resources to challenge them, let those resources fail. Let every curse formed against their future be caught in your judgment. Let every vow spoken against their peace be reversed. Let every timeline altered by dark rituals be restored. Let every assignment to drain their hope be cancelled. Let every scheme to harm their marriage be uprooted. Let every plot to trouble their children be sent back to sender. Let every plan to intercept their testimony be overtaken by your blessing. Because you are their refuge, no harm shall befall them, O Lord. Command divine judgment against the one who studies their ways with hatred. Command judgment against the one who smiles, but stores bitterness. Command judgment against the one who prays for their fall. Command judgment against the one who envies their rising. Command judgment against the one who follows their footsteps with destructive eyes. Command judgment against the one who trades their name in hidden places. Command judgment against the one who swears to see them down. May every one of these hidden enemies, spiritual or physical, be brought low. Let their influence dissolve. Let their plans become undone. Let their memory fade. Let their access be removed. Let their intentions crumble. Let their networks scatter. Let their strength weaken. Let their circle collapse. Let their counsel be forgotten. And let this dear heart be lifted above every plot. Because they love you, you will deliver them. Because they call on you, you will answer them. Because they honor you, you will satisfy them. And because you protect them, they will see salvation unfold over every hidden danger. Let every secret ambush prepared against you be scattered before it takes shape. Let God's hand reach into every dark corner where your name has been discussed. And let the light of his justice expose every unseen motive. Where human hearts planned quietly, believing no one would know, let the Lord reveal their intentions. Where they expected to trap you through timing and confusion, let their timing fail and confusion swallow them instead. Those who wait for you to stumble, who hope to see your strength waver, will wait in vain. For the Almighty holds you beneath his wings. Every plot silently handed from one enemy to another loses its root. Every agreement joined in secrecy breaks before it produces harm. Where they prepared false accusations to stain your reputation, let those accusations return to their authors. Where they planned to twist your words, let their twisting become exposed. Where bitter ones gathered to share information, let their tongues grow heavy and their plans fall apart. Those who wrote messages against you, intending to circulate them for shame, let those messages dissolve. Those who recorded your journey to use it as evidence against you, let their recordings vanish. Those who kept notes of your weaknesses to use them later, let their notes be scattered like ashes. Let hidden observers, who only appear to help but carry quiet hatred, lose their voice and their influence. Every enemy planning misfortune over your sleep, let their own night become restless until they release you. Every mouth that declared you will not finish your assignment, let their own plans collapse. Every hand that moved tokens in the dark to direct harm, let those tokens fail. Every person who released spiritual arrows against your children, let those arrows return. Every wicked thought directed toward your household, let it dissolve at the boundary of your dwelling. Every unseen hand that intended to break your peace, let it wither. Every shadow that came near your home to observe, let it be chased away by angels of fire. Where spiritual agents entered your dreams to project fear or sickness, let their power be revoked. Let every footprint of the enemy inside your dream realm be erased. Let your spirit stand guarded at night, so that no dark influence can access your rest. Let every dream attack become a doorway for breakthrough. Let your testimony rise from every night season. Let watchers who travel in spirit to observe be turned back in blindness. Let every demonic trigger placed near your dreams be shattered. Let their keys be taken away. Let entry be forbidden. For the Lord has given his angels charge concerning you, guarding you in all your ways. Hidden enemies who meet in silence to speak your name shall be met by the God who listens. Those who gather by agreement, expecting to see your tears, will see your joy. Those who plan to bury your opportunities will witness your new ones. Those who waited to mock you will see God lift you. Those who drew maps to predict your downfall will watch your rise disrupt every prediction. You will look and see the reward of the wicked, but it will not touch you, for the Lord is your habitation. Where secret plots were designed to empty your resources, let those schemes dry up. Where enemies attempted to manipulate people around you, let their influence be scattered. where they whispered into ears to change hearts against you. Let those hearts be shielded and discernment prevail. Where they expected your support system to collapse, let it be strengthened. Where they tried to build walls to isolate you, let those walls crumble at the voice of God. Let every unseen conversation designed to turn favor away from you backfire. Let every network formed without your knowledge, working against your progress, lose coherence. Let every hidden enemy that crafts confusion lose their strategy. Those who shift in the background to stir division, let their stirring stop. Those who pretend neutrality yet feed conflict beneath the table, let their masks fall. Those who carry two faces, friendship and betrayal, let the truth reveal which face is real. Those who interpret your kindness as weakness, let them meet the God who fights for you. Let their secret designs be scattered like chaff driven by the wind. Let every weapon they formed without your knowledge never find material to work with. In the realm of physical enemies, let those who desire to trap your movements lose their opportunity. If someone sits waiting to oppose your steps when you least expect, let their assignment end before they begin. If someone plots over paperwork, let the paperwork defend you. If someone schemes to make you appear wrong, let the truth be loud. If someone reached for authority to limit you, let their authority crumble. Let words spoken in high places against you lose their position. Let signatures written against you evaporate. Let intentions drafted in silence be returned unanswered. Every hidden spiritual plot that seeks to manipulate timing and season, let God intervene. Where they tried to delay destiny, let destiny accelerate. Where they attempted to close a door, let a larger door open. Where they attempted to drain your confidence, let courage flow. Where they attempted to break your focus, let clarity rule. Where they attempted to weaken your foundation, let your foundation deepen in Christ. Let every curse spoken to decrease your influence be answered with increase. Let every trap built to weaken your voice be answered with authority. Let every plan to shrink your territory be answered with expansion. For the Lord promises to honor those who set their love upon him. Because he is with you in trouble, you shall not be moved. Because he keeps you, no hidden enemy shall prevail. And now, where the wicked hoped to approach quietly, unseen and unchecked, let the God of Psalm 91 arise. Let his judgment stand over every shadow. Let his fire surround every plot. Let his angels encamp round about you. Let his truth shield you. Let his presence walk ahead of you. Let his justice weigh on every enemy that refuses to turn. Let his voice drown out every whisper. Let his light flood every hidden place. These hidden weapons will not prosper. These quiet strategies will not unfold. These secret counselors will not succeed. The net they wove will catch only themselves, and the sword they sharpened will dull in their own hand. For the Lord himself fights for you, and because you have made him your dwelling place, no harm shall come near you. He will show you salvation. And now, gracious Father, as this dear one continues beneath the shelter of your wings, let a deep settling take place within their spirit. Let the storms that once rumbled around their mind grow distant until their memory no longer trembles. Let your peace settle like still water where once confusion flowed, and where shadows once lingered. Let gentle light take their place. The promise of Psalm 91 remains over them, not merely spoken, but living, breathing, resting like a mantle that cannot be removed. Because they have chosen to dwell in your secret place, let every step forward be covered with divine calm. Where their heart once felt uncertain, strengthen them until uncertainty crumbles beneath confidence. Where anxiety once whispered at night, let assurance rise as a quiet song. Even as they move through their ordinary hours, working, speaking, resting, let the awareness of your nearness remain. You have commanded your angels concerning them, and so let angelic presence be their unseen company. Whether they travel or remain still, whether they awaken or drift into rest, let your guardianship never lift. Where words once wounded, let healing flow like warm oil. Where lies once tried to redirect their identity, let your truth anchor them so deeply that no deception can uproot what you have spoken. Where old criticism still echoes faintly, let the echo fade until it becomes nothing more than a memory removed from power. You saw how they stood when speech rose against them. You saw how they held their ground. even when they felt weak. Now strengthen them beyond what they once imagined. Let courage grow quietly without strain until bravery becomes natural. Let every unseen scar formed during hidden battles be touched by your gentle hand. In places where tears once soaked the pillow in secret surrender, let joy find a place to bloom. In places where weariness weighed heavily, let renewed strength rise. Lift the burdens that lingered beyond season, so that their shoulders remember what it feels like to be free. Let expectation fill them again, not from striving, but from trust. Let hope stand up where discouragement once sat, where silent disappointments accumulated in their heart. Gather them and sweep them away. Replace them with restful anticipation, the kind that does not force outcomes, but waits with quiet confidence in the goodness of God. Let their story unfold with calm assurance. The one who kept them in hidden seasons has not left. The one who lifted them from unseen valleys will lift them still. The one who surrounded them with mercy will not withdraw his hand. Father, let them no longer look behind in fear of what once was. Let the past remain behind, sealed with grace. Let old memories lose their power to disturb. Let only the lessons remain, purified and gentle. Lead them forward with soft steps. Let them see that safety lies not only in escape, but in your presence. Where they walk becomes safe, because you go with them. To rest beneath your shadow is their inheritance. Where their mind once raced in quiet worry, slow the pace with your peace. Where thoughts once spiraled, bring clarity. Where questions once overwhelmed, let calm understanding come. If answers are needed, grant them. If waiting is required, steady their heart. If silence is what you choose for the moment, let that silence be holy rather than heavy. Teach them to befriend the stillness where your voice becomes clearer. Let their inner life be like a tree by living waters, roots deep, branches steady, leaves flourishing, fruit forming in season without strain. Guard them from spiritual drought. Let their roots remember where nourishment comes from. Not applause, not achievement, not certainty, but abiding. If they begin to slip towards self-reliance, draw them gently back. If they grow weary from trying to control what is not theirs to control, teach them release. Let surrender become their safety, not their fear. Where their relationships once carried tension or confusion, bring alignment. Bring closer those who should walk with them. Create distance from those who shift their peace. Let every connection be filtered through your wisdom. If someone's presence weakens them, reduce that influence. If a voice consistently drains rather than strengthens, quiet that space. Let those sent by you become visible. Let those not sent by you drift away without conflict. Let mutual peace mark every bond that remains. Where words between loved ones once created distance, open the way for gentle restoration. Where misunderstandings hardened hearts, soften them. Where betrayal left wounds, heal with kindness. Let forgiveness flow without pressure, without timeline, naturally, steadily, until the heart remembers how to be light again. Let this dear one sense when to embrace, when to release, when to wait, when to move. Guide them with inward peace rather than outward demand. Let peace govern their home. Let every room carry quiet rest. Let every corner feel safe. Let laughter return, even if in small beginnings. Let conversations hold warmth instead of caution. Let the air itself feel lighter. Let discomfort shift. Let the spiritual climate be steady. May their home become a place where visitors notice calm, where children feel held, where adults feel strengthened, where the restless find rest, where unseen pressure once threatened their body, bring restoration. Let every system within them function in balance. Where tension accumulated in hidden places, release it. Where exhaustion took root, breathe new life. Strengthen their frame. Guard them from quiet attack. Shield them from disease. Let their rest be restorative. Let their waking be refreshing. Let their appetite be stable. Let their body find rhythm again. Where spiritual exhaustion once settled, let fresh wind lift them. Where prayer once felt heavy, make it light. Where worship once felt distant, make it near. Where scripture once felt familiar, but not alive, let it stir with color again. Where they once forced spiritual disciplines, let joy return, so those practices feel like breathing again. Let them grow without strain. Let maturity arise from your spirit's warm leading rather than self-effort alone. Lead them into a life where peace is no longer unfamiliar, where protection feels natural, where joy becomes regular, where laughter returns without guilt, where dreams rise without fear, where plans unfold with grace, where tomorrow feels safe because it is held by the one who never sleeps. Continue guiding them deeper into the awareness that you, not darkness, not people, not circumstance, carry authority over their life. No plan of the enemy can rewrite your intention. No jealousy can corrupt your blessing. No curse can override your promise. No plotting can undo your word. No darkness can dim your light. You remain the writer of their destiny. If this prayer has been ministering to your spirit, I gently invite you to like this video, share it with someone who longs for God's covering, and subscribe so you remain connected to ongoing psalm-based prayers that strengthen, restore, and shield your life. Your simple act of sharing can bring hope, peace, and protection into another home, another heart. As you continue with us, your journey will not be walked alone. You will remain surrounded by the comfort and shelter of God's word. May the God who watches over you both day and night keep increasing his covering upon your life. May the peace that once felt distant now rest close, like a warm presence at your side. May your steps no longer feel uncertain, because the one who guides you knows the way. May your confidence rise, not in your own strength, but in the knowledge that heaven stands guard. As you lay down tonight, may rest greet you like a gentle friend. May your dreams be full of light, and may angels stand watch at every doorway. Let no whisper of fear find access, no shadow cross the boundary of your dwelling. May your mind be still, your heart untroubled, your breath unhurried. May every thought be wrapped in divine peace. When morning comes, may you awaken, refreshed, strengthened, and assured that your story is still safe in the hands of God. May every path you walk be illuminated with divine clarity. May every decision be guided by wisdom that surpasses understanding. May every assignment placed before you be met with grace and strength. May every opportunity that is of God open easily, and every path not meant for you be gently closed. May you never again be intimidated by the unknown. Instead, may you move forward, knowing that the Almighty walks before you, and angels accompany you. Where relationships were once shaken, may peace return. Where disappointment once wounded, may healing enter. Where expectations failed, may new beginnings rise. Where you once stood alone, may God bring the right company. Voices that strengthen you, hands that lift you, hearts that understand you. May those assigned to your journey find you. May those who only drain you fade from view. May your circle become pure, steady, and wise. May your home be a sanctuary. May every room carry the fragrance of peace. May your doors be guarded by his presence. May your windows be sealed by his truth. May your roof be covered by his mercy. May your foundation be strengthened by his word. Let laughter return within those walls. Let prayer find a home in that place. Let songs rise without strain. Let conversation be light, warm, and life-giving. May your hands find prosperity again, untouched by the jealousy or interference of unseen enemies. May everything you put effort into be blessed. May good news reach you from unexpected places. May growth come without stress. May the work of your hands flourish. May the seeds you plant find fertile ground. May provision never run dry. May generosity flow from you freely as God continues to increase your storehouse. May your spiritual eyes sharpen, seeing clearly the paths that lead to life. May discernment guard your heart, so that no counterfeit opportunity can deceive you. May you be drawn to what is pure, what is safe, what is wise. May the Holy Spirit whisper to you in ways so gentle that you cannot mistake his leading. May you learn to trust that still voice, even when the world feels loud. May your faith deepen, not from fear of danger, but from awareness of God's goodness. May you learn to rest, even while you grow. May you learn to trust, even while you wait. May you learn to surrender, even while you hope. May the pressure to perform fade. May the desire simply to abide increase. Let peace become your normal, not your exception. And may you always remember that protection is not only a shield. Protection is his very presence. You have not been carried this far to be abandoned. You have not survived the night to fall in the morning. You have not stood against darkness only to be defeated by shadows. The Lord himself is your keeper. The Lord himself is your shade. The Lord himself is your stability. And now, as we draw this time of prayer to a gentle close, may your heart remain still. May your steps remain guarded. May your sleep remain peaceful. May your home remain covered. May your family remain preserved. May your testimony remain bright. And may goodness and mercy follow you all the days of your life. Until we meet again under the grace of Psalm 91. May the Lord bless you, keep you, and surround you with unshakable peace. Go in strength, go in confidence, and go knowing your story has already turned in your favor.